Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are gonna be looking at the President Lincoln 2 Plus. I used to own one of those radios. I sold it and then I bought it again. So yeah, the Lincoln 2 Plus, as you can see, it's new. This is how it looks like. Here's your basic connection, your power, your antenna, your CW key, your PA speaker, your external speaker, and a connection to the computer, and the voice activated operation if you want to use it by keying up with your voice. I don't recommend that. It's not good unless if you have a noise cancelling microphone, because you cannot use that in noisy environments. So yeah, so this is the Lincoln 2 Plus. Let's plug it in and see how it works. Okay, and what more appropriate to have an old President Jackson right under the Lincoln. I guess we're doing President radios today, so what better thing to have this good old Jackson. So yeah, so this is the radio. We're gonna turn it on, and we are on. Let's hook up the microphone. So this is the original mic that comes with it. It has the up and down channels, and it's a cool little mic. It's not noise cancelling or the Digi-mic or something like that. It's just a plain stock mic that, believe it or not, it works really good on this radio. Let's plug it in. Okay, we are connected and we are good to go. Real quick, I'm just gonna go through the basics. Your volume on and off switch, your RF power control. This is good if you're driving an amp. Now if you ask me, I wouldn't use one because this radio can do up to 50 watts on full power once it's unlocked, so you won't need an amplifier. This is your squelch control, and down here, if you can see, there is a little icon that says ASC. So when I bring this down here, it appears on the screen, the ASC, which is the automatic squelch control. This is very good on AM. It helps eliminate all the extra noise and makes the receive a whole lot easier. You can deactivate this by going to opening up the squelch, and you will see on the screen that the squelch is on. And if you use the squelch the same way also, you can go like that. I usually leave it at 3, but tonight is not as noisy, so even 1 works. 1 would be too sensitive. I will leave it at 2. Okay, here we have your mic gain, RF gain controls, your clarifier, your channel selector, which you can push in to select anything you choose from the menu. You can select it from here after. I'm going to show you. And also you see this dash here, like this cursor, if I may, under the 5. You can change the, right now if we turn the channel switch, it will change that digit. If we push it once, it will move over, so we can jump and go faster to a frequency that we want to go. Okay, or if we want to do this even faster, you go here and you go 27, 28, 29, and so on and so on, and 30. Okay, let's put it back. This is a 10 and 12 meter radio. Now if you want to change the last digit here, you keep pushing, it will go to the last digit. As you can see, I'm changing it. Or you can, if somebody's off frequency, and then you can change this also. You can adjust this. These two are for radios that are off frequency, if you want to talk to somebody. And as I mentioned before, this is a 10 and 12 meter radio. It covers from 24 megahertz all the way to 30 megahertz. And yeah, this is it. Here you have your channels up and down. Okay. So with this, it doesn't matter where your cursor is. You just go ahead and change it. Okay. Here we have the scanner function. If you press and hold this, it will make the dual. It will activate the dual watch, which is you can listen to two channels at the same time, and I'll show you how. This is your noise blanker automatic noise limiter on the screen now. Now it's everything is deactivated. You press it once, your noise blanker comes in. You press it twice, your automatic noise limiter comes in. And then if you press and hold, this is the high cut. And it comes back up. This is your echo. So echo on and off. And if you press and hold, you can play around with it and set it up. We'll go through this after. And then your Roger beep, you press once and you activate the Roger beep, which you can adjust in the menu. You can adjust the frequency and how long is it gonna be. And then if you press and hold this, you activated now the beep, which every move you make, it will beep. This is good in noisy environments if you cannot hear what you're doing, or if you touch something accidentally. This is how, if you press and hold this, it will lock the radio. See, it says error, so you cannot change the frequency or go into the menu. It won't let you. And this is also the switch for the emergency channel. This has two emergency channels, the emergency channel 19 and the emergency channel 9, which you can adjust as well. If you go into the menu, you can change the emergency channels to something else. Okay, let's and then this indicator here, that's what's left. You can look at the power that's coming into the radio. Okay, let's look at the functions of the menu. We're gonna press and hold, and let's start with what I think is the most important thing, most important settings to protect your radio. So this is the battery protection, okay, and this is how it is on and off. I'm gonna keep playing with it because it's gonna go back, it's gonna exit the menu. It only lasts for like I think 4 seconds or 5 seconds. So let's look at it again. Press and hold, and we can go up and down. You can do that from the mic also. So you can see battery protection is on, and then the next setting here is you can set the highest voltage, which right now I have it at 14.6, 14.6. This is like the letter V for volts, okay, the high. And then the low, as you can see here, set DC low will be 9 volts, okay. Press menu again, and you're good. So now this way, if you have this radio on a mobile and for some reason your alternator or the regulator inside the alternator decides to die on you, and all of a sudden more power comes out of that regulator, because sometimes you might not produce any power, sometimes you might produce more, you never know. The radio won't key up if it is more than 14.6 as we set it. Let's check it again. Press and hold, and DC low is sorry, 1 second guys. Battery protection on, high is 114, yeah, and then the low, yeah, it's 9 volts. So we'll set that up, we can key up, and that's it. So the low is 9 volts and the high is 14.6. I know some guys like to, if you run it on the mobile, and as I said, the alternator decides to die on you and something happens and it pushes more power into the radio, it won't let you key up. If your power supply decides to, especially if you have a switching power supply, and it decides to to die on you, and whatever the reason, anything that is more than or over than 14.5, this radio won't key up. And that's the first setting I would do. And then the second setting is the SWR protection. So it's called TSR, and it's on, off. We can select on and off. So we will leave it on, and then up here, this is how we set up the high SWR. You can read it, SWR high. So I would leave it at 1.6 as being the maximum high. Okay. And then we key up one more time, and it's set up. So now, if anything happens to the antenna, let's say the coax connector, or water goes in, you're driving in the rain, or you have a base antenna that it's going wet on you, and the SWR goes high, this setting here won't let the radio key up. Okay, now let's look at the dual watch. That's another cool feature. You press and hold the menu, and we're looking at this time for DW. Okay, DW. Right here, dual watch. With dual watch, you can do you can select the second channel that you want to listen to. So let's say I'm gonna put it on channel 24, and over here I can select the mode. So let's say my favorite channel is 24 lower sideband. I can leave it at this, key up. So now it's saved. Okay, so we were at channel 9 on FM, and let's activate the dual watch and see. So the dual watch is under the same button with the scan. You press and hold it, and you will see the letters DW appearing on the screen. There you go. So right now, we're gonna give it a little squelch. And now it's gonna start going from the other channel. There you go. So look at that. So both at the same time, we're listening to channel 9 on FM, as you can see up here, and on 24 lower sideband. Isn't that cool or not? To deactivate this, again, if any station, if there is a signal on any channel, let's open up the squelch, it will stop. And then when the transmission ends, after a few seconds, it will continue doing that, scanning both channels. There you go. Okay, to deactivate this, we press and hold the dual watch. Boom, and it's gone, and we're back on the regular channel. Another cool feature is the scan, and you have two options to scan with this radio. So we're gonna press and hold the menu button, and we will look for scan. There you go, scan type. So there's two options here. The first one is the S9 or 59 if you want. So what this does is it's gonna scan, but when it finds a station signal, it's gonna stop there. But if you select scan and then TI, that means it will scan, it will find the station, and after 5 seconds of listening to that station, it will move on to the next one. This is a really good feature if you like scanning. Okay, now let's look at the Roger Beep. I know some of you, you don't like the Roger Beep on sideband. I don't either, but on AM it sounds cool. So for the Roger Beep, we have two options. We have the Roger Beep FR, which is the frequency, and the Roger Beep TI, which is the time. So on the frequency, we can select from 300 all the way to 3000, Okay, and this will we can adjust how high or low this beep will sound. Okay, and on the time we will adjust for how long is it gonna play. So right now, to demonstrate, I'm gonna put it at high, which is 900,000. Okay, and we're gonna wait. There you go. So now let me open up a receiver. We are on channel 9 FM. Just a second. Okay, let's see how this Roger beep sounds. We need to press the Roger once, and you can see on the screen here that the Roger is on, the Roger beep. If we press and hold, now we activated the beep on everything. So every anything we do here, it will beep. Okay, so we press and hold to disable the beep, and we just keep the Roger. So let's see how this Roger beep sounds. You hear that? That's way too long, okay, and annoying. So now we're gonna make it shorter. I leave it usually at 200 or 250. We'll leave it at 200, okay? And let's listen to the Roger beep now. 10-4. There you go. It's quick, it's fast, and it's not annoying. We can adjust the frequency if you want. We can make it, the frequency here. We can make it high pitch. This one's good too. Or we can make it even higher. We have up to 3000. Nice doggy. Okay, let's stop here. Okay, you get the idea. Oops. We're going to, I'm going to show you the echo, but before I show you the echo, there is a monitor gain setting here. So it's like a talkback basically. So you press and hold on the menu, and we're looking now for monitor. I'm always going the wrong way. So monitor, and it's off. So I'm gonna leave it at 3 now, and we're gonna key up to exit the menu. So now I'm gonna close my receiver, and let's hear. Test, 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 1, 2, 3. And the Roger beep. Test, test. Very nice. So now we will activate the echo, so we can hear how the echo sounds, okay? Test, 1, 2, 3, test. That's not bad. Eh? All right, let's play with the settings. So press and hold the echo. This is the delay. Let's see how far we can go with this. I think it goes up to 60, if I'm not mistaken. Let's try 50, and let's key up. Test, 1, 2, 3, test. And then if you press and hold again, this is the time. So let's make it 50 as well, and let's listen. Test, 1, 2, 3, test. So that's not bad. And again, this is only for AM. All right, so let's keep going here. I should have do it with PTT. I think we go up to 50. Okay, 60. I was right. Yeah, 60. All right. Test, 1, 2, 3, test. Okay, so you get the idea. As I said, there is a ton of features on this radio. There is a priority channel setting. I don't know if you need something like this, because if you leave it on channel 9 and you turn it off and you go the next day and you turn it on, it will stay on channel 9. Unless if your favorite channel was on 25 and but you were talking to 9, but you can change it. It's not a big deal. Let's look at the colors and the brightness, which is very important. The brightness when you drive at night, it will light up the whole cabin where you're sitting in there. So this is our brightness. We have from 1 to 9, 9 being the brightest and 1 being the dimmest. And the color, we have 3 colors: orange, green, and blue. Now the blue, for some reason, it doesn't look good in the camera. Even if I try to change the focus, you can barely see the letters. Blue is cool, it matches the background. Not many blue radios around, but not many green and orange radios as well. So we're gonna press on the menu and we'll change the color to orange or green. And because it's too bright, I'm gonna leave it to 3. I think it looks good on the camera. All right. Another setting here is your channels. If you wanna scan or change with the buttons here on the mic, you can change channels or you can change frequency. So I'd say channels. Okay, so if I was to change, there you go. You can change like that. Okay, so let's say that one last thing I'm going to show you, and I think this covers pretty much everything for this radio. Let's say that you made a mistake with the settings on the Roger beep, and you don't like the Roger beep, and you don't like your echo, and you want to change it, and you press something here with the split mode and the Vox and whatnot, and you want to reset it. There's 2 types if you want to reset this radio, and you have to be careful on this one. You have to select the first one. If you select the second one, it will make the CB frequencies disappear. So you press on the menu button, and we're looking for reset, and this is important, guys. There you go, reset. So there is all, and then there is options. So now if you select all, you will lose everything, like even the CB frequencies. So you have to select options. So you press once, and there you go. So now, see, it came back, the beep for every action. So now all the settings, all the echo settings that we did, all the Roger beep settings that we had here, and any other settings that you touch something by accident and you don't know how to bring it back, you can do a reset by using the opt, which stands for options. So let's do this again. Let's turn off this beep. All right, so sorry, there's the beep, and then let's find the reset. There you go. So reset options only, not all. Okay, you press this and that will reset all these settings and will bring the radio back to the way it was. Okay, and this is it. I think this covers pretty much everything. Again, this radio has been around for a while. It's not a new radio. It's not like the FCC George. When I get the chance, I will make a review on that radio as well. All right, thank you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support. It means a lot to me. And enjoy, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thank you. 73.